Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I wanted to make videos at the start of the new year, however a lot of things got in my way in my personal life, but I'm here now, and here for you. So now, after we got done talking about the common folk, the life of commoners, we will now go down the list of explaining all the different gods in the flawless domain, starting off with Drago, the god of dragons, law, and chaos. To quote Drago, "Hear me now, mortals, for I am not a lawful creature. I am not a chaotic being, and yet I am. For when you are to refer to me through my domains, you shall not call me a god of law, for I am too chaotic. You will not call me a god of chaos, for I have a structure. You are instead to refer to me as a being of both law and chaos, for I am also not a god of balance." To put it simply, Drago is both a god of law and chaos separately, but at the same time. Complicated, I know. Well, you see, the short explanation to that is in the creation of the universe. Before, Drago was just a god of law, an entirely orderly being, though the universe wasn't made yet, so that power didn't go anywhere. However, whenever chaos was made, and Drago had to absorb all of chaos, a method that he only learned from Bracken, the god of knowledge, wisdom, and insight, and was immediately forgotten. Drago had a stain on what they now were. Drago, after absorbing every bit of what was chaotic about chaos, the ever-changing mass, now embodied it themselves. In a simple way that this is represented is the many forms that Drago will take. Some male, some female, some none, and some all at the same time. Drago never stays in one form, at least not for long. In fact, those forms that Drago will typically take that are more repetitive are those that he presents when in front of their worshippers. When Drago takes upon these forms, it's purely so that they can introduce themselves to their worshippers, and nothing more. And even then, Drago may take upon different forms, maybe even a draconic breath. Anything that matches their domain. Which really begs the question, how does Drago remain the ruler of the gods, even in this chaotic state, this instability? Well, to put it simply, Drago is still a lawful god, and that lawful aspect makes sure that the chaos falls into place just as it sees fit. That amongst all the instability and the chaos, everything will fall into place. Now, how do the gods themselves feel about being ruled by such an unstable being? All the gods are actually okay with it. The way that everything is set up is as if they are a whole family. They function perfectly and as they should be. Well, all except for one. This one is Crone, the demon god of tyranny and afterlife. After chaos was absorbed and defeated, and Drago was crowned ruler of all the heavens, Crone was the only one other than Bracken that didn't get to face chaos. And Crone felt that the title of ruler of the gods was stolen from him. Crone is the only god known to actively plot against Drago. And in such, they always fail, but they still go. And the gods can't get rid of him, because nobody else does his divine job better than him, and nobody will. Being the god of the afterlife, Crone has a sort of responsibility to guide the souls of the dead to their designated afterlife. You see, if a soul is to die, they will first be greeted by the pseudo-god Nunos, who will guide them to Crone, and then Crone will point them in their designated afterlife based on the god they worshipped in life. If they worshipped none, then they are not spared, and they are thrown into the lake of souls, used to power Crone and his legion of demons' foul experiments, never to escape and never to know mercy. Now, when a mortal soul dies, and they go to their designated afterlife, or they go to their god, they are given two options once they arrive. The first, they will enter the silver fields, the idyllic heaven, eternal paradise. However, they will never have contact with the rest of the world ever again. All of their loved ones will be abandoned, and they will never see them again. Or the afterlife chosen by your deity, which every deity has their own designated afterlife. Which really begs the question, what happens to those who have died under Drago? This is his video after all. Those that die a worshipper of Drago and do not go to the Silver Fields are instead reborn as a dragon. And in these draconic states, they have all the power, all the might of a normal dragon. For this is what all dragons are, the reincarnations of the souls of followers of Drago. And they follow their draconic lord unerringly. They follow Drago fully to the extent of the word. And it is in fact the goal of all dragons to become as chaotic and wonderful and grace as their draconic lord. And they even know they'll never truly be there, but it is a goal they are willing to pursue either way. The majestic law and the beautiful chaos that is Drago. A being that is lawful and chaotic and graceful. If you are to imagine a raging storm that is yet elegant, but can't predict where it'll go and what will happen, it is a beautiful yet terrifying thing, nearly incomprehensible. The majestic chaos. It is this chaos that has gotten Drago into trouble and gotten them out. For they still hold the title of ruler of the gods, and they will continue to hold that until they are dethroned. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I loved making it, loved finding the images and everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know what you'll want to know about the Flawless Domain next. I'm going to try and disconnect Flawless Domain from Dungeons & Dragons due to the mass chaos that is being produced from Wizards of the Coast. So, until then, most of my videos will speak of neutral lore in its own right. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.